Oh, yes. A very good morning, good afternoon, crypto ambassadors, wherever you are across the world. Let me hope we are okay. Let me hope we are fine. My name is Sembata Chris from Uganda. I'm one of the leaders that you are working with in this very wonderful opportunity of cryptocurrency trading using a robot called Royal Q. Today is a Monday, and Monday we always have signals and presets. So we are learning how to set our signals in our Royal Q application. So since the training is always recurring, it's always the same, I have seen people not attending the Monday training simply because they assume they know it all. But for those ones who have been into my trainings, you understand that each and every Monday I talk about different things that help you to understand the business. So today I'm humbled to be with you this very morning. Let's invite, the number is still small. So we are only 53 people in the Zoom today, and the number is very, very small according to the people who have concerns and challenges when it comes to setting their signals. So before we get started, I want to first recognize the presence of different leaders on this platform from different platforms or from different parts of the world. We have Leader Abbas from Nigeria, he's a V2. Congratulations. We have Iga, we have Ayo, we have Bakuru, we have Boniface, we have Bob Speeding, I don't know. We have Crypto Ambassadors, that's Leader Julius, I think he's there. Leader Elvis, we have Franco, Gonza, Grace, we have Henry, and so many. We have Ramadan, we have Richard, we have Xander Rains. Xander Rains disappointed me, but of course, that's people. We have Morris. We have Morris, we have Z, we have Greatman and others. So we have Royal Q and so many other leaders. So please keep on inviting, keep on inviting. Let me start when at least we have 100 people. At least 100 people. I start when we are 100. I start when we are 100. We are about now 60. So let's keep on giving the link. Let's keep on giving the link. Let's keep on giving the link. Let's keep on giving out the link. Let's keep on giving out the link. I start when we are at least 100 people. Let's keep on inviting leaders. So leaders, it doesn't make sense if you are here alone. You should be here with at least 3 of your team members. This is going to help you grow if people are independent and they know what to do. So what you need to do is very simple, is teaching a person how to set their signals. Signals are being provided to our training platforms. Signals are always there. So make sure that people know how to set their signals. This is what we are going to talk about today. It is what we are going to talk about today. Yes, today, basically, the training is going to be very short. And I'm going to talk about the tycoon signals. I'm not going to talk about the preset signals. But I'm going to talk about the tycoon signals and how to set these tycoon signals. There are several ways you can set the tycoon signals, but today I believe that I'm supposed to teach about the tycoon signals because it has been a request in my inbox. So many people have requested it. I teach them how to set the tycoon signals because tycoon signals have become very common. It is you who is. Am I loud and clear? Am I loud and clear? Someone is telling me that no sound. But I believe I'm loud and clear. It is maybe you help him if I'm loud and clear. Okay. So now that means he's the one facing that challenge. If you are here for your first time and you don't know how a signal looks like, if you are here for your first time and you don't know how a signal looks like, type a 1 in the chat. If you are here and you don't know how a signal looks like, type a 1 in the chat. If you are new here and you don't know how signals look like, type a 1 in the chat. Type a 1 in the chat. Type a 1 in the chat. I begin from there. Type a 1 in the chat. Yes, I'm seeing about 5 people. Don't keep quiet. It's like coming to the doctor and you don't address all your health problems. It's just doing a disservice to yourself. Okay? Straight away, I will share my screen. Straight away, I will share my screen. It's going to be very short because I have a journey. Yeah, I have a journey where I'm going. Okay. So when you open your WhatsApp, open your WhatsApp. I believe some of the people, you have seen something which looks like this. You have seen something that looks like that. So this is what we call a signal. All of this, it is a signal. And today, basically, I'm going to talk about the tycoon signals. This type of signal. They are very common in our WhatsApp groups. This is what we call the tycoon signals, crypto signals. This is what I'm going to talk about today. So I believe if you are given a signal, what you identify first is it is the name of a trading pair given to you to trade in your RoyalQ application or given to set in your RoyalQ application. When you look at this tycoon signal, the name of the trading pair given to us, it is NULS, stroke USDT. That is a trading pair that is given to us to set in our RoyalQ application. That's the name of the trading pair. Now, they are telling you to enter. You enter at current price. Buy at current what? At current price. They are telling you to enter at that very price. At that very price the coin is at. You get it? Then they are telling you TP. TP, take a profit. Take a profit. This means the amount of profit you want from this coin, but the amount is measured by percentage. So they have given you 3%. In other words, they are telling you to take 3%, take a profit from this coin. 3% of what? 3% of the money you have invested in the coin. 3% of the money you have invested in the coin. Some people, you are very funny. You are trading with $1,000. That is your total capital that you have on your digital bank of Binance. Total capital. Profits are not counted by your total capital on your digital bank of Binance. I repeat the statement. Profits are not counted by your total capital that you have on your digital bank of Binance. Profits are counted by the money you have invested in a coin. Let's say you are using $1,000 as your total capital on Binance. But on your $1,000, you command the robot to use $200. $200. That means you are going to earn 3% of $200 because it is these $200 that has gone in the market, or it is the $200 that the robot has used to buy. Therefore, when it sells, you are going to make 3% of the $200 you have invested in a coin. I believe that is it. Okay. And this word here, take a profit, you are not going to find it in your Royal application. What you are going to find, it is going to be whole position, take a profit ratio. This is what you are going to find in your Royal application when you are trying to set this signal, which means that this word, the whole word, which is whole position, take a profit ratio, it means take a profit. It means take a profit. Or sometimes in a signal, you are given a word called the TP. You are given a word called the TP. This is also a signal. As I'm talking, this is also a signal. So if you see the word TP, just know TP means take a profit, but in your Royal application, you are going to find the word whole position, take a profit ratio. If you have understood that, type a 2 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 2 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 2 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 2 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 2 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 2 in the chat. Yes. Let me continue. Now, you are given what we call buy in callback. Buy in callback. How fast do you want your robot to buy when the market is dropping? When the market drops, how fast do you want your robot to buy? This is what we call a buy in callback. Buy in what? Buy in callback. Here you are given 0.02. But when you look at these two signals, the tycoon signal and this signal of preset, they are different. In this signal, you are given TP callback. TP callback, it is 0.01. And in this signal, you are given buy-in callback. TP callback and buy-in callback, they are different things. They are different what? Things. In this tycoon signal, You are not given TP callback. But if you are setting this signal of tycoon and you are not given by TP callback, use 0.01. I repeat the statement. Tycoon signals do not come with TP callback or take a profit callback. They don't come with take a profit callback. If it is not there, if it is not given in the signal, use 0.01. I repeat the statement. Tycoon signals, most of them don't come with TP callback. Take a profit callback. What they give you is buying callback. So if it is not given, use 0.01. If you have understood that, type a 2 in the chat. Type a 2 in the chat. I'm going to ask questions by the end of the day, by the end of the session. I will see the NAM choirs here on the group by the end of the day. Okay. Now, if you look at this tycoon signal, they are telling you callbacks. Callbacks, what do they mean? They are meaning margin callback. They are meaning margin call drop. They are meaning margin call drops. That's what they are meaning. If you see call drops, they are meaning margin call drops. In other words, they are telling you the first call and second what? And second call. In other words, this signal is telling you to open up two margin calls. Two margin what? Margin calls. Call them margin call limit. Call it margin call limit. The number of margin calls. The number of margin calls is supposed to be 2. It is supposed to be 2. However, listen to me. However, you can also set the tycoon signals using the bull run strategy. Instead of opening 2 margin calls, and you open up 5 margin calls using the bull run strategy. Hey, don't get confused, you people. You are very funny. You will say, Ate, last time you told us open up 5 margin calls. Now you are telling us to open up 2 margin calls. I'm talking in reference to these tycoon signals. The signals I've been talking about of you opening up 5 margin calls are signals of preset. This type of what? This type of signals of preset. Now today, I'm talking about tycoon. These signals are very common in our WhatsApp groups. So the signal is very easy. It's telling you open up 2 margin what? Margin calls. And strategy, use 1 shot. Strategy, use 1 shot. So if you have understood that, type a 3 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 3 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 3 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 3 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 3 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 3 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 3 in the chat. I continue. Type a 3 in the chat. I continue. Okay. So when can someone use the two margin calls? Why don't you be patient? Why don't you be patient? Why don't you be patient? I haven't started anything. I'm still on the introduction page. You want to ask a question is far. Why are you rushing? Where are you going? How can I open? I'm just analyzing the signal. I have not done even anything. I'm just analyzing the signal for you to understand. But you are running. Where are you going? You don't even understand these things. These things here in the signal. What do they mean? But you are rushing, my friend. Slowly but sure. Yeah, that's why I'm first explaining the things before, because I know there are people who don't understand these things before we go to the setting of the signal. So this is the tycoon what? The tycoon signals. Now, I'm going to the practical thing. If you are setting the tycoon signal, people are very much excited about the tycoon signals. Why? Because most of these signals are signals of pumping coins. Coins that are pumping. When we mean pumping, pumping means that these signals are for coins whose market is rising at a very high speed. You get it? They are very risky to trade. They are very risky to trade. The tycoon signals are very risky to trade. Why? Because they are pumping signals. And there is a theory that whatever goes up so much is back down. And whatever goes down so much comes back up. And when it comes back up, comes back down. So this is the movement of the market. The market moves in a zigzag form. So there are people who are very much excited in the market. Me, I always tell you, once you are trading a pumping coin and it gives you profit 3 times, don't trade it for the 4th time. Leave it. Go and enjoy your money. Go and enjoy your money. I believe there are some people here who are still in a coin of Beck and Acro. That is what happened. Excitement in the market. Excitement. Why are you being excited in the market that you don't control? Trade with care. Beck was pumping so much in the time you traded it. People made a lot of profit. And once they made profit, they started to withdraw their money. Now, that action of withdrawing their money forced the price of Beck to go down, or forced the market of Beck to go down. And those who were buying because of excitement are now seated into Beck. So they have to wait for Beck to rise. Are you getting the point? That is the tycoon signals. If you trade a coin several times, because you can trade a coin so many times, when it gives you profit, you trade, the robot sells, you decide to go into the trade again, the same coin again, the robot trades, sells, makes for you profit. But please, if you trade a coin for 3 times and it gives you profit, don't trade it again. That excitement in the market you don't control, leave it. If you trade and you make profit, go and enjoy your money. Hey, now most traders are very funny. You start a coin with $50, it gives you profit. You get that village excitement. You bring it in the market. You increase the money by $100. You say, I traded by 50. It gave me profit. Then let me now increase to 100. You trade with 100, it gives you profit. Then you bring the village excitement in the market. You increase to $1,000. You trade by $1,000, it gives you profit. Then you increase by $2,000. Then the market goes down. The market goes down. You start crying for us. Oh, I don't know what is happening to the coin. I don't know. Beke. Is there hope for Beke? Is there hope for Beke? Who told you? Who told you to trade like that? I'm talking about tycoon signals. When you trade a coin and the coin gives you profit 3 times, please go and enjoy your money. Because you don't know what is going to happen to the market. You don't know what other traders are going to do. You cannot determine the decision is made in the market. If you have understood that, type a 4 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 4 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 4 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 4 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 4 in the chat. I believe we are not going to do the same mistake. If you trade a coin 4 times or 3 times and it gives you profit, please relax. Relax. Because by that moment, you are not the only one who has made profit from this coin. So many people have made profit from this coin, and some people are making decisions to withdraw their profit. And the moment they withdraw money from the coin, that means the coin is going to come down. It's going to go down. You are going to go into floating loss. You're going to go into the deep for a long time. Why do you trade the coin so many times, so many times? If you have made $100, it is okay. That money is good. Relax. Why are you yearning for more? Are you the one? Are you the one who is controlling the market? That's my point. It is tycoon signals that I'm talking about. I believe someone has understood me very well. Today is Monday. Okay. So if you are going to trade tycoon signals, use 20% of your trading capital. Use 20% of your trading capital. Now someone is going to ask me a question. You know, some people don't pop up with things very, very easier. Leaders, last time you were telling us to divide by 2. Then divide this by 2. You divide by 6. I'm talking about tycoon signals. Those people who want to trade tycoon signals. Tycoon what? Signals. Use 20% of your trading capital. Use 20% of your trading capital. And you reserve the other money for margin calls. 20% of your trading capital. Are we together? So when we say 20%, it is 20 divided by 100, which is 0.2 times your capital, provided you are using $100. Provided you are using $100, which means that $20 is what is going to become your first buy in amount. Are we together? If you are using $100, if you are using 200, $200. That means 40 is going to become your first buy-in amount, and then the $160, it is going to be reserved for margin calls. Is going to be reserved for margin calls in case the market goes down. In case the market goes down. Because I told you it is better to trade with margin calls than trading without margin calls. Because the market keeps on what? Keeps on changing. Are we together? Are we together? Okay. Provided you are using $200, I'm going to use $200 as an example. You come to your royal queue, search for the coin. Make sure you are at home, then come and you click on this search bar. Search for the coin here. That is the coin. You get it, you click on it. So sometimes when you open up the coin, you will see this notification. Please ignore it. You will see this notification. Ignore the notification and then click on I understand. You can read or you click on I understand. Come down here and you click on create. Click on create. Then come here and you click on martingale. After clicking on martingale, come and you click on create again. Come to next down here. Click on trade setting. Click on trade setting. Then make sure you are at manually create. You are at manually create. So we have talked about this first buy-in amount. You are going to use 20% of your trading capital. And I said we are using an example of $200. So you use $40 here as your first buy-in amount. Make sure that you switch off the AI. You switch off the AI. People don't cop up things very, very easier. In my previous training of the bull run strategy, I was telling you to leave the AI margin call on. But remember, this time around, I'm talking about the tycoon signals. Tycoon what? Tycoon signals. Switch off the AI. Come here and put 2. This is number. Margin call limit means number of margin calls. Number of margin calls. And in the signal, someone may ask me, where did you get the 2? In the signal, the tycoon signal here, they are telling us to open up 2. You get it? The signal is very clear. First and second. First and second. That means you come here. Put 2. Put 2 here. Put 2 there. Then I'm going to ask a question when it comes to this part. The word whole position take a profit ratio, it means TP, it means TP, or it means take a profit. It means take a profit. Now, my question is, in the signal that we are trying to set, this signal here, what is the whole position take a profit ratio in this signal? What is the whole position take a profit ratio in this signal? Kyanzalire kyabana balungi tinja kuwenkwacho I have the namukwaya. Kyanzalire. You see, I have the namukwayas here. I told you, Namkwayas are very many. Okay. 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 Someone is telling me 0.01. Okay. Someone is telling me 0.01. Where are you getting 0.01? Do you see how you are setting your signals in a wrong way? Someone is also telling me it is not indicated in the signal. Whole positive, even after explaining, that even after explaining this, I said whole position take a profit ratio. Whole position take a profit ratio. And I tell you that this word in the signal, it is given as TP or take a profit. Or take a profit. Comprehension, reading, and understanding. Comprehension, reading, and understanding. My English teacher, Teacher Bob, caned me seriously. That man was very good at caning. Caning. Okay. Let me come back to the signal and I ask a question. What is the whole position take a profit ratio in this signal? What is the whole position take a profit ratio in this signal? Reading and understanding. Let me see. We have the Namukwaya here. Birungi Sara 3%. May the God of wisdom be with you. Okay. Someone is telling me 2%. Patricia, where have you got the 2%? Okay. Okay, we continue. 3%, 3%, 3%. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask another question. We go to this part. Whole position, take a profit callback. Whole position, take a profit callback. If you look at the tycoon signal, if you look at the tycoon signal, I'm going to ask a question. Is it given or it's not given? 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 Let me see. Is it given or it's not given? Is it given or it's not given? Those ones who are saying it is given, give me the percentage if you have seen it. Those ones who say it is given, give me the percentage. Are you seeing? You people, you have a problem. You are not attentive. You log into the Zoom, then you do other things. Those ones who are saying it is given and it is 0.02, where are you going to put it? Are you seeing how people have problems? What is being given in the signal? It is buy in callback. It is buy in callback. And buy in callback, when you are setting the signal, buy in callback, it is here. It is this. Buy in callback, it is this. Me, I'm talking about this. Are those two things similar? In a signal, you are given buy in callback. What you are given is this, but this is not given. Those ones who are saying it is given, where have you got the figure? Where have you got the figure? Where have you got the figure? Those ones who are saying that it is given, that it is given. Where have you got the figure? Hey, 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 hey. In tycoon signals, these tycoon signals you are looking at, not only this one, but there is also another one. Eh? They are not going to give you typical back. Typical back is not given at all in tycoon signals. Even this one here. Let me show you another one. Are you seeing the format of tycoon signals? This is also tycoon signal. Do you see? Typical back is not given. What they give you is buy-in callback. Buy-in callback. They are giving you buy-in callback, but not typical back. Typical back and buy-in callback. Buy-in callback. They are two different things. This is the signal we are setting. And I told you, what did I say when TP callback is not given? What did I say? What did I say when TP callback is not given? When TP callback is not given, what did I say that we should use? What did I say that we should use when it is not given in the signal? Let me see those ones who have been following. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say when TP callback is not given? When it's not given? When it's not given? When it's not given, you put 0.01. Okay. People are now catching up. Now catching up. Come here. Come here. Change this percentage. You put 0.01. Are you getting the point? Then you come on strategy period. We have cycle. Cycle means that you want the robot to buy and sell that very coin continuously in a cycle mode. The robot will buy and sell, buy and sell. After selling, then it will buy again and sell. The same coin continuously in a cycle mode. You get it? But they have told us we use one shot. In the signal, the signal is telling us strategy period is one shot. Is one what? One shot. Come here. Click on this arrow. You change it to one shot. You change it to one shot. Then we come to buy in callback. We come to buy in callback. Buy in callback. This is always given in the signal. Now, I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to ask a question. In this signal that we are setting, what is the buy-in callback percentage? What is the buy-in callback percentage? What is the buy-in callback percentage? What is the buy-in callback percentage in that signal that we are setting? What is the buy-in callback percentage? Buy-in callback. Yes, it is 0.02. So come here, change to 0.02. Then Come to margin configuration here. Margin configuration. Click there. Remember they told you to open up 2 margin calls. They told you to open up 2 margin calls. You opened up 2 margin calls. Someone asked me a question, where do you put the percentages that are given? You open up 2 margin calls, you come on margin configuration, you click here, you open. So they are telling you the first call and then second call. The word call drop, the word call drops means margin call drop, means margin call drop, means margin call drop. It means this word. It means this word. So they are telling you, get the percentages given in the signal, put them here. Put them here. Put them there. That's what they are telling you in simple terms. In our signal, they are telling us that the first call is 1.02 and the second call is 1.52. Come here in your signal. First call, this is what they mean. Put 1.02 and the second call down here put 1.52. Do we all know where these figures have come from? If yes, type a 5 in the chat. If yes, type a 5 in the chat. What is difficult now with setting signal? You people, it's just someone is telling me no, Lamba, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Maybe you are near your girlfriend. Go away. Go away. You don't know, ladies are a distraction to us men. Ladies are distraction to us men. If you are near your girlfriend, first go away. Tell her, please forgive me. I'm still learning. Someone is telling me I did a mistake last night. Okay. Hey, first go away, then we study. You tell her you will come back soon. Hey. Help you get out of it. Someone is telling me not necessary at this age. Okay. Now, we have finished to put our figures here. Now, this is what we call multiple buy-in ratio. Multiple buy-in ratio. Multiple, the word means multiplication. You are multiplying. What are they multiplying? They are multiplying the figure you are putting here, the figure you are putting here, times your first buy in amount. Times your first buy in amount. Are you getting the point? So if it means if you have your money, you can use this. You can use 2. You can use 4, which is okay. Which means that it is going to be 2 times 40. That is $80. And then 4 times 40. That is $160. You get it? So which means that if the market drops by 1.02, the robot is going to pick another extra $80 and it invests more in that coin. It buys more of that coin. And again, when the market drops by 1.52, the robot is going to pick another extra $160. And it invests more in the coin, making a total. Which total? 80 plus 160 plus 40. Why are we adding this 40? 40 is the initial money we commanded our robot to go with in the market. It is our first buy in amount. You get it? Giving you a total. It is 160 plus 80, then plus 40, giving you a total of 280 $280. But someone may not have this money. You may not have all this money. What you do, it is to reduce the number that you are putting here. Use 1 and 1. Use 1 and 1, which means that it is going to be 1 times 40. Then here 1 times 40. Are you getting the point? So giving a total of 40 plus 40 plus 40. This is $80 plus 40, $120. But this money, it's going to be invested in a coin when the market drops. When the market drops by these percentages. If the market does not drop, listen to me very carefully. If the market does not drop at these points, your robot will not add in this money. Your robot will not add in this money. I repeat the statement. If the market does not drop to these points, your robot will not add in this money. It will go with the first money. It will go with the first money, the $40. Go with the $40 first in the market. I believe you have understood. The robot will only add in the other $40 when the market drops to those points, to those percentages that we have put. But if it doesn't, and it just continues to go up, and it doesn't drop to those points, the robot will not add in those $40. That means the robot will only use the $40 to go with in the market. And you will make a profit depending on the $40. Depending on the $40 you have, the robot has gone with in the market. But if the market goes down and the robot buys the margin calls, that means the robot will have used $120. So you will make a profit depending on $120, and the profit will be 3%. If you have understood that, type a 3 in the chat. Type a 3 in the chat. Type a 3 in the chat. If you have understood that, type a 3 in the chat. Type a 3 in the chat if you have understood that. Type a 3 in the chat. Now, I wonder people who are not attending this lesson. Then you find someone in the group crying. Ask yourself a question. Where are you? Where are you when such kind of things are being taught? That's why sometimes I keep quiet when someone asks me a question. I say, what can I do? We waste a lot of energy. Make a research for you. Explain things in a layman's language for everyone to understand. But still, people don't attend the training. Mm. Okay. Mm. Now, if you have understood that, where is the problem with setting signals? This is where we calculate our capital from. Now, what happens? What happens when you put here a big figure and the market has dropped to this point? Provided you put here 2 and 4, we have seen that is going to be 2 times 40, which is $80. And then 4 times 40, which is $160. If you don't have this money, maybe the robot buys for the first time and it uses $40, and you have commanded it that when the market drops by this percentage, it should add in extra $80. And when you don't have this money on Binance, the robot is going to give you a statement that your trading parameters are being closed due to insufficient money on your exchange balance. In other words, the robot is telling you that, my boss, the market is dropping and there is an opportunity of me to buy more. But the money you have on your Binance, it is insufficient. When you see that message comes simply because here you made a mistake in setting. You made a mistake. The market has dropped, but the money multiplied here, it is much. It is more. So that money, it is not on your Binance account. You don't have it on your Binance account. So the robot is telling you, the market has dropped, my boss, but there is no money for me to buy. There is not enough money for me to buy. Yet you commanded me to continue buying when the market is dropping. How many of you have ever seen that message in your loyalty and you don't know what it means? How many of you have ever seen that message in your loyalty and you don't know what it means? So now I believe I have tackled. I believe I have tackled about it. Not so? Hey. Okay. So now you know what it means. Now you know what it means, right? If you know now what it means, so that means it is okay. Why should I waste more my energy on that? If you repeat it, those ones who don't attend the training, I sit there and I laugh when I say, well, what are you? People have problems. You know that you don't attend Monday training? Monday training? Okay. Now, so make sure this is where we calculate our capital from. You know that whatever figure you put here, it is being multiplied with the money you are commanding your robot to first go with in the market. So if you come here and you put 5 or 6, it will be 5 times 40. 40 is our initial money, which is giving you about $200. Then 6 times 40. If you calculate that capital, do you have that capital on your digital bank of Binance? If no, reduce the number to your capacity. People are trading with different trading capital. Me, I'm teaching you to understand. I don't teach you to cram. That is my training. I don't want people to ask me, I'm using $1,000. How can I set? I'm using $5,000. How can I set? Me, I'm giving you general understanding. So long as you understand what to do. Reduce the number to your capacity. Put one here and put one there. It will be very easy for you according to your capacity. Then come and save. Click on sure, you save. After that, click on save. Icon signal. Say sure. Then, since this signal, it is telling you enter at current price, buy at current price. So they are telling you to enter this trade at that very price. They are telling you to enter this trade at that very price. You get it? It means here, don't put anything. Don't put anything here. People are very funny. You are used to preset signals. Here they are telling you don't put anything. And make sure that this one is on. Switch on margin calls. The AI margin call is supposed to be off. AI margin call should be off. Then after that, don't change the mode. Here, don't change the mode. It should be warehouse. It should be warehouse. Why warehouse? Because you have opened up less than 5 margin calls. Less than 5 margin calls. Less than 5 margin calls. So if you have opened up from 1 to 4 margin calls, it should be warehouse. It should be warehouse mode. It should be warehouse mode. If you open up 1 to 4 margin calls, it should be warehouse mode. I'm repeating the statement. If you have opened up 1 to 4 margin calls, it should be warehouse. It should be warehouse. Now, if you open up from 5 and above, let's say 5 and above. 5 and above. 5 and above. You people don't quote my statements are very clear. My statements are very clear. People are very funny here. If you open up 5 margin calls and above, it can either be sub-bin or it can be sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Now, if you open up more than 5 margin calls or more than 4 margin calls, 5 and above, and you put in sub-bin, sub-bin means that the 50 margin call, it is going to be sold independent. It is going to be sold independent, and the robot is not going to give you profit, but it will use the profit made on the 50 margin call to invest it more in the coin so that it brings the average price close to the current price, and this coin is able to come out from the floating loss as soon as possible. That is sub-bin. That is the sub-bin mode. Now, if you take it to sub-bin mode real-time settlement, the robot is going to give you profit for the 50 call. It will give you profit. But the coin will be in floating loss. The coin will continue being in floating loss, but you will be in floating loss while you're making profit. While you're making in floating loss, while you're making what? Making profit. Now, what is your goal of trading? What is your goal of trading? Is it being in floating loss while you're making profit, or coming out from floating loss with profit? I don't know your goal of trading. There are some people who are very okay when the coin is into floating loss and they are making profit. There are others who say, no, me, I want to come out from the floating loss. If you want to come out from the floating loss with profit, use sub-bin. And sub-bin mode, it should be above 5 margin calls. 5 margin calls and above. Or 4 margin calls and above, if that's the right statement. If you want to be in floating loss while making profit, then you should be under sub-bin mode, real-time settlement. I don't know if I've made some sense. If I'm making some sense, type a 3 in the chat if you have understood these modes. No, don't know. People ask a lot of questions. Then I say, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay. 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 Yes, it makes correct statement. Okay. Let me see. Okay, people have understood. Yes. So after knowing that you are in warehouse mode, this is on. Then I told you here, don't put anything. Just click on activate. You start the trade. You come here and you start the trade. That's all. The signal is done setting. Allow me to stop here, my brother and sister. Maybe I have a journey, but even I've given you extra minutes. I've given you extra minutes because I love you so many. I love you so many. That's why I've given you extra minutes for today. So friends, allow me to stop from here. I know you may not understand all these things in just one day, but at least, hey. So if really it has made some sense, if it has made some sense, you can give me a love heart. Thank you so much. The explanation is well understood. Thank you also for being part of us. Please, now, someone is asking me a question. If we don't remove the AI margin call, what happens? Don't put. Why do you want to do what is not being told to you? Okay, leave it on. Leave it on. I have told you, don't AI margin call. Switch it off. Because we want the robot to follow our instructions. We want the robot to follow our instructions. That's why we have switched off the AI margin call. And we left the margin call is on. Because when you leave the AI margin call on, the robot is going to follow its instructions. It's now the robot to determine for you. But I said, which is very simple, switch off the AI margin call. And then someone is asking me, what happens when I leave this? That means your intention is leaving the AI margin call on. Okay. Okay. They are telling you, please, that forest has a lion. Don't go there. The lion is going to eat you up. It will eat you. Don't go there. And then for you, you say, let me go there and see what will happen. Let me go there and see what will happen. You are going to be eaten from there. Okay. Teaching is not easy. My brother here, Zoom user, is laughing. You are laughing like me. I'm telling you, teaching is not easy. Mm. So maybe I will also have to record a video on this. So I will record a video on that. No, you cannot switch. A strategy once started cannot be cancelled. Make sure what do you want, which mode do you want to trade in? Which mode do you want to trade in? First change it before you start the trade. Change it before you start the trade. Otherwise, it may not be changed. Change it before you start the trade. But I told you, my illustration was very clear. 1 to 4 margin calls warehouse. You cannot use sub-bin mode when you are trading, when you have opened up 2 margin calls, 3 margin calls, or 4. You can only use sub-bin mode when the calls are more than 4. Sub-bin mode and then sub-bin mode real-time settlement are used when margin calls are more than 4. And I've explained to you what sub-bin mode means and sub-bin mode real-time settlement. So now it is a decision of it is your decision to decide to trade in this. Otherwise, have a nice day. I love you all.